Number 32.
Tonight, the league and all of us here at 2K Sports celebrate Noche Latina, an opportunity to spotlight the amazing Latin culture in the NBA and its global fan base. This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy, and out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. Let's see some of the numbers here for Deni Avdija.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection, and it's showing.
So here's Portland's starting group. We've got Jeremy Grant, Anthony Simons out there with Deni Avdija. Then there's Klingon, and it's Kamari in at the 4-man position. And for the Knicks, we've got Mikal Bridges. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Miles McBride, and it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. Well, Grant, we're deep into the season now. For teams who have missed the playoffs, where are their heads at, you think?
Well, B.A., first of all, it's a chance for some of the others to show out. Their focus should be on finishing strong, and realistically, you start planning for the offseason. But there are still games left to play.
Now here's Simons. To the paint. Here's Klingon. Ooh, good finish at the rack on the slick feed.
Well, when Simons is making plays for others, this offense becomes even more dangerous.
Anunoby against Grant. Anunoby passes to Hart. High post Towns. That one goes in.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. To the middle. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Outside Hart. Towns on a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Hart can't hit.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Here's Simons. It's rebounded by McBride. Towns outside. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Towns. Now here's McBride. Towns, a screen on Simons. Here's McBride. And he drops it in from the low post.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Kamari. What a tremendous game he played against Denver. Back to Simons. The layup off target. For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Right side Hart. The jump hook. Anunoby finds Hart. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. McBride can't get it to go. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves. But that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
And that one falls for Simons.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
And so Simons nails both of them. Coach, you talk about guys who are always upping their game. How about Anthony Simons?
Well, Brian, I feel like he's one of the truly under-the-radar scorers in this league. He's put in a lot of time and work, never satisfied with himself or his game, and he just keeps getting better.
And Chauncey Billups calls time out here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And of course, these Knicks lead
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. We look at the last month's premier teams on the fast break. The Trailblazers in 5th.
This team has been playing at a fast pace offensively, and it's worked out for them during this last month.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Grant, the pass to Avdia. Pass to Kamari. Here's Klingon. Here's Kamari. He's covered by Hart. Just 5 to shoot. Bridges against Avdia. Again, the miss by Portland. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Towns. Shoots over Klingon. Towns can't get it to go. Stolen by Anunoby. Fast break, New York. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That's on Anthony Simons.
Yeah, the agility of Bridges, working around the impact of the foul to get his shot.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Knicks.
I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
That's good from Bridges. And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Now here's Avdia, still without a bucket. Down low, out to Simons. Out on his own on the break. Here's McBride. The shot from the low post is good.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to getting the looks you need.
Blazers trail by 5. Pass to Kamari. Here's Simons. Soft touch off the glass.
Some guts. Simons finishing with strength.
Now here's McBride. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Hart with it. To the inside. Towns. Got a piece of it. And he recovers it. And Hart with a basket on the assist by Towns.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Knicks lead 14.
So it's Portland now. 6-point game. Avdia outside. Back to Simons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. Knocks down the triple. Simons has got 7.
Simons is a sharpshooter. He wanted those 3 points back and went out and took them.
Outside McBride. High post Towns. Shakes him. Avdia pulls it in. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. They trail by 3. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, and you know, coaches honestly wouldn't have as much to do if guys shot like that every day.
And so it's New York with it. Portland making their last shot. Bridges passes to McBride. Hart with a screen on Simons. Here's McBride. Banked it in off the glass. 6 points for him.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Scoot Henderson's checked in for Kamara.
Into the lineup for the Trailblazers, number 00, Scoot Henderson.
Blazers trail by 3. Simons passes to Graham. And there's the screen. Inside. Here's Klingon. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is up and in. Klingon's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, secures the ball off the glass. Does a nice job going right back up.
Back to McBride. Hard against Grant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
And that one falls for Towns.
Well, when your big can contribute from the line like Towns, you gotta like your chances.
And so Towns nails them both. Well, the truth is, Stan, you lose a franchise legend like Damian Lillard, it really changes your identity.
Oh, it does, Brian. Their offense ran through Lillard for over a decade. Last year was almost a total reset. Now someone has to step up and be that guy.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Portland shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. And some changes here for New York. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns, and Payne is subbed in for McBride. That one drops. He ties it up.
Well, such a great scorer. Simons can carry an offense for a stretch. Now he's working on the night-to-night consistency.
Now here's Robinson. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. And down it goes. 2 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Avdia. Henderson for 3. Sinks it from distance. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
He's so quick to react. Henderson has the shot lined up before the ball even gets to him.
To the paint. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their team.
Now here's Simons. He's got 10. Outside for Grant. Simons against Payne. To the middle. Tries again. And there's Klingon on the assist by Simons. Klingon's got 6 points. New York has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Releases. Bridges misses.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Henderson outside. To the inside. Klingon. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
At the line.
Portland shooting their fourth and fifth shots at the foul line in this game. And he knocks down the first one, and you watch Donovan Klingon. He really benefited from that extra year in college, Grant.
Yeah, the development cycle can be a little longer for centers, B.A. He cleaned up a lot offensively and took his strength and conditioning to another level.
Achua's checked in for New York. Beauchamp comes in for Anunoby. Kamara, he's checked in for Portland. Sharp comes in for Simons, and he makes both free throws. Knicks trail by 3. Outside Payne. Pass to Bridges. Robinson, a screen on Sharp for 3. Bridges. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
And you see why coach is comfortable running offense through Bridges.
Outside Sharp. Back to Henderson. Pass to Klingon. Back to Henderson. Over Payne. And off the front iron, and in it goes. 5 points in the game.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
New York making a switch here. Wright's checked in. And also a switch here for Portland. Williams is checked in. New York has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Robinson, a screen on Avdia. Inside. Tipped. Here's Achua. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Kamari.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Henderson against Payne. Henderson misses. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. 1:44 left to play in the first. Shot clock at 6. Nice D from Avdia. It's Sharp on the wing. The 3-ball. And it's New York with a rebound. They defeated Washington in their last game.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
Yeah, you got to think coach will show this one as an example of what not to do. You got to take care of the ball.
Henderson with it, and it's Payne picking him up. Rebounded by Payne. And here are the Knicks. Pass to Bridges. Robinson with it. Williams defending. Sharp passes to Henderson. Outside, Williams. Sharp against Payne. And that one's good. Sharp. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
Payne, pass to Bridges. Achua with a screen on Avdia for 3. Bridges. They grab their own miss. Robinson finds Bridges. To the wing, right side. Achua with a screen on Henderson. Here's Payne. They shoot again. Can't capitalize inside. Anthony Simons has been leading the charge for the Portland Trailblazers. Moving the rock and looking for a shot. It's clear he's in a good rhythm. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Some good Good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
New York trailing. So the Trail Blazers 5 right now. Scoot and Sharp for the backcourt set. Then it's Matisse Thybulle, then it's Williams, and it's Kamare in at power forward. Williams grabs the board.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Thybulle with a steal. Pass to Williams. Down low. Henderson misses. The Knicks shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Back to Wright. Over Sharp. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Wright's got his first bucket in this one.
29.
Portland's shooting 55% for the game so far. Henderson, the pass to Sharp. Back to Henderson. Lets it go from deep. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Achua. To the paint. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Now here's Henderson. He had 16 in the win against Denver. Oh, it's Time Lord. Look out.
Well, a well-aimed pass sets Williams up for success so that he can just power it down.
Payne against Henderson. Payne with the bucket. Payne's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's not the quickest guy out there, but he can outsmart you and outwork you.
Pass to Williams. Payne against Henderson. Here's Sharp. It doesn't go for him. New York leading by 3. Down low. Here's Achua. Uses the glass on the layup.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Knicks lead.
For Portland, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
On your feet, fans, and Nixon.
Just 10 games left. Let's see the playoff race in the West. You look at Portland, a really frustrating season for them. They're looking forward to the draft. Here's Henderson. 5 points in the game. Williams misses. New York has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Wright, pass to Towns. Back to Wright. To the right side. Outside Payne. From outside the arc. Connects from downtown. And now it's an 8-point Knick lead.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Wright against Sharp. Henderson with a screen on Wright. Here's Sharp with the drive. Count it. The defender is called for the block, and he could turn this into a 3-point play.
Showing off some playmaking abilities with the pick and roll. I know Coach likes seeing this from Sharp.
One guy here this evening, Shaedon Sharp. Incredibly talented, Stan.
Hey, Brian, you talk about a guy with potentially a very high ceiling. He's got all the physical tools you need. His skills are improving. He's still young and still putting it together.
And that one misses.
Well, for Sharp, it's about shooting a good percentage. When he does that, he's an impactful player.
Hart passes to Achua. And a moment to check out who New York has coming up. On Tuesday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Wednesday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And that game against Milwaukee, that's one that could easily go either way. A few mistakes could be the difference. I expect it to be a fun one.
First free throw is good. Walker, he's checked in for Portland. And so he hits both. Blazers trail by 8. And here's Sharp. A 23-point game for him in the win against Denver.
Yeah, what about his work on the glass? I mean, he was an all-around contributor to a winning effort. Yeah, something Henderson is still working on, getting his three-point shot to be a little more consistent.
Payne finds Towns. Driving in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Towns has got 8.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
36.
Now here's Sharp. Tight defense on him. To the middle. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Well, look, the defense has got to push Williams further away, or he'll do exactly that.
Outside McBride. The baseline Jay. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. 10 points for him.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Walker sets a screen. Sharp goes in. High arcing shot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys. But now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
And he drops it first. Shamet, he's checked in for McBride. Klingon, he's checked in for Portland. Anthony Simons comes in for Thibault. Both free throws good from Sharp.
And he didn't go to the line once in the first half. But now he's figuring out how to draw contact and get himself to the line.
Now here's Payne. He's coming off a 13-point game against Washington. Pass to Hart.
Robert Williams.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Second team foul. Josh Hart at the line. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw no good. So for the Knicks, OG Anunoby comes in for Achua. And it's Bridges in for Shamet. And he sinks the second. And it's Simons with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. 6-point game. And he powers it down right on Karl Anthony Towns. Wow.
I mean, he's just so electric. Simons putting on a show.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. New York has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Towns outside. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Portland making a switch here. Murray's checked in.
That's his third team foul.
One shot.
Karl Anthony Towns at the line. One shot.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, you don't expect Towns to do some of the things he does, like drain threes and make savvy passes. But he's a modern big man.
Now here's Sharp. He's got 6. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Outside Payne. Pass to Anunoby. It's Bridges on the wing. Towns for 3. Williams grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And here's Sharp. Williams in the post. Defended by Payne. Simons passes to Murray. No good with the triple.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
The offensive rebound. Here's Towns. Here's Anunoby. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of it.
Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. He's made all of his free throws to this point, 3 of 3. And the technical free throw is good. Grant's checked in for Portland. Avdia comes in for Sharp.
Avdia.
Here's Henderson. Give him 8 points now. Williams a screen on Bridges. To the inside. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Henderson. Williams has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, a throwback big. Williams almost exclusively operates around the hoop.
Towns a screen on Henderson. Here's Bridges. Soft touch off the glass. Bridges has got 10 points in the game. Blazers trail by 8. Avdia outside. Simons against Payne. Now here's Simons. Not a lot of room. And he converts the layup. He's got 15.
Yeah, we're seeing Simons unleashed on offense. He's in a groove, and his team is helping to keep him in.
Bridges outside. 4-3. Portland with a rebound. Avdia's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Grant. He's off on that one. Hart with the defensive effort. New York leading by 6. Payne with it. He's got 10. Misses a 3.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Here's Henderson. Count it. He's 4 for 8 now.
Whoa, scoot. What a move.
New York has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Pass to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Grant. A steady force on their offense. Recording around 14.5 a game. Oh, Grant throws it down.
What an explosive athlete. Grant playing well above the rim.
You know, depending on where Jeremy Grant's been, he's filled a lot of different roles. He's been asked to be the alpha or the second option or even a role player. But whatever it is, he's always willing to do whatever it takes to help the team.
Towns. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Third personal foul.
And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach, but when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy. And that one falls for Towns. Kamara, he's checked in for Henderson. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Blazers trail by 5. Here's Grant. A quick shot there. It's off target. Payne against Grant. Back to Payne. Pass to Towns. Over Williams. Now Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. Elbow shot on the way. Shot's good by Hart. Hart's got 6 points.
Knicks lead, 58.
And it's Simons with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Outside, Williams.
Remaining in the first half, 2 minutes.
1:56 left to play in the first half. Payne against Simons. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. 17 points in the game.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Let's have a look at the leaderboard now and see the toughest defensive teams in the league these past 10 games. In third, New York.
Well, their defense over the last 10 games has been exceptional. They're really getting after it and communicating well on that end of the floor.
And there's 1:38 left to play in the half. Anunoby passes to Hart. Here's Kolek. Now Anunoby. He's covered by Grant. Clock at 6. Hart from long range. Buries it from 3. And the Knicks lead by 8.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Here's Avdia. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Here's Kolek. He's covered by Simons. Right side, Robinson. Outside, Hart. Screen by Robinson. Hart goes in. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
Well, this is the kind of defender Williams is. Aggressive and ready to go after blocks. Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Pass to Simons. Hart with the defensive effort. New York leading by 6. And here's Bridges. Defended by Avdia. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal
It goes
foul.
on Denny Avdia. And this is his 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
Mikal Bridges at the line, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one's off. And the Blazers making a change here. He does not get the second one. And they're running. Here's Simons. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And so it's New York with a 6-point lead at the close of the now. By and large, they're taking great shots. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And Tom, what's it going to take down the stretch to win this ball game?
I think just tough defense, take good shots, not turn the ball over, play smart.
Back to the basics. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
And for their matchup with the Mavericks, they hold some advantages, but can't play sloppy or uninspired. Still have to come in focused and get the job done.
That's just like us here in the studio. It's hard to bring it every day, but, we try. And now let's check out the game at hand. It was a solid first half effort for the New York Knicks.
I like how they've been hitting the boards, man. Playing real hard. That's great sign for the second half.
Yeah, but the score is close. And if they want to pull away, you got to do more than rebound.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
We're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, he's also a pretty good actor. He sells fouls really well.
Here's McBride. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's McBride in at the point. That's the 5 for New York right now. Three-pointer off the mark. Blazers trail by 6. Grant in the post. Anunoby covering. McBride on the double team. Out to the right wing. Kamari, that's good.
Well, it seems like Simons is always keeping his options open, always willing to make the pass instead of taking the shot.
Now here's McBride. Pass to Hart. High post Towns. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Towns has got 16 points.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Now here's Grant. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's Hart. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Simons outside. Klingon lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Assisted by.
He's got 10.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Anunoby with a double team. And stolen by Bridges. Inside, here's McBride. There's the block.
And known for his terrific defense, Grant is so good at getting his timing down to block shots.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Anunoby, a screen on Avdia. Bridges passes to McBride. 5 on the clock. It's Hart on the wing. And the Knicks miss again. Blazers trail by 3. Here's Avdia. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Avdia. For New York, they've gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Outside Hart. Back to McBride. Banked it in off the glass. McBride's got 8 points.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
Get up, then. Get ready for fun, man. It's your Knicks breakers and crew. Let's go, fans. Make some noise once again for your Knicks breaker dance crew. Show them some love.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Simons outside, pass to Avdia. Simons outside, shot clock at 5. And that one's good. Simons got 19 points.
What a good finish inside. Simons is such a talented scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
Now here's Anunoby, a go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. Towns a screen on Simons. Offline with a 3.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Pass to Klingon. Now here's Avdia. To the paint. Outside for Grant. And stolen by Bridges. Jumps up. And it's Bridges with the jam.
You have to be in awe of Bridges' athleticism. Gifted at leaking out and executing.
Here's Simons. Another one falls for Portland.
That's a perfect 4 for 4 to open up the second half. Couldn't have asked for a better start after the break.
Bridges outside. Back to McBride. Towns outside. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Also, guys, they put in maximum effort on the offensive glass. Great determination to follow shots and not giving up on the possessions.
1 shot.
Blazers trail by 4. Now Avdia. He has 6. Outside, Williams. Pass to Simons. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Here's Hart, and he drives in, and he goes in for the dunk.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Here's Simons after the basket by New York on the other end. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Towns outside. Hart with a screen on Williams. Back to McBride. Towns for 3 and count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
Well, with his mechanics and size, when Towns spots up, it's tough to disrupt the shot.
75.
Pass to Williams. Grant outside. And there's a 3-second violation.
Second violation.
And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Mikal Bridges.
I don't think anyone expected to see his production drop off the way it has over the last few games. But I have to credit the defenses he's been facing. They've done their homework, and they're finding ways to hold him down. And now he needs to find new ways to beat them.
Payne's checked in for Anunoby. Outside McBride. Bridges outside. And again, New York with the triple.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing the range.
Knicks lead.
And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. Trailing by 10. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the slam dunk is arguably pro basketball's signature play. And forward Nicholas Batum said growing up, you have so much joy in dunking. You're one of the few people in the world that can. But Father Time marches on, and like most vets, he's come to grips with the reality. He said, my body told me, no more, bro.
Well, leave that to the youngsters now, right? All right, Allie, thanks. And he can't get the first one. Achua's checked in for New York. Sharp, he's checked in for Portland. Henderson comes in for Simons. Good on the second one. Knicks leading by 9. Outside Hart. Pass to Towns. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Henderson. And from 16 feet away, he cans it. Henderson's got 12 points.
Yeah, very efficient shooter from inside the arc. Henderson can beat you in a plethora of ways.
And since the All-Star break, here's a look at the best rebounders in the league. Karl Anthony Towns, 4th.
Since the break, we've seen a renewed focus from him on the boards, and I know his entire team appreciates that lift.
And he makes a first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Blazers trail by 9. Pass to Kamari. Back to Sharp. Henderson outside. Avdia outside. Fires the 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Payne finds Achua. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Now here's Henderson. He's got 12, and it's good. 2 points. Henderson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, Henderson utilizes the whole floor. He's just looking for the best shot he can get.
And here's Payne outside. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look. Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Coach, it's such a difficult transition to the NBA. Scoot Henderson joins from the G League Ignite. What do you see in his game?
Well, look, I see a really talented guy who plays the game hard. What you've got to get improvement in are the 2 areas that most people have to improve in: shooting and decision-making.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
No doubt how much those boards impact the overall outcome. You can't give them extra chances.
Towns can't get it to go. Blazers trail by 12. To the inside. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Wright comes in for Hart. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Thibault, he's checked in for Kamara. Now here's Bridges. Six on the shot clock. Outside Payne. Let's go with a 3. Portland with a rebound. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Henderson. He's got 16.
And he's just relentless when he attacks. The rookie Henderson wants the contact.
13.
It's his first trip to the line.
Henderson at the line. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
You have to love how Scoot Henderson plays beyond his size. I mean, using the quickness and agility to get the better of bigger players. I mean, that's impressive for a young guy to be doing.
Henderson hits them both.
Well, Henderson has a lot of talent. He's a dynamic guard who plays with a real swagger and energy.
The 3. It's hauled in by Henderson. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. It's a 10-point game. Avdia passes to Henderson. Outside Sharp. Jacks up a 3. Again, the miss by Portland. And the Knicks shooting an impressive 48% from the floor in the 3rd quarter. Payne pass to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Outside, Williams. Sharp against Wright. Here's Avdia. Achua with some nice D. New York leading by 12. Right outside. Pass to Payne. Throws it up high. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. 10 games left this year. Let's see what the playoff race looks like in the East. You look at New York. Right now, they rank 3rd in the conference, aiming for a high seed in the postseason.
Well, right now, for New York, their fans were expecting a lot from this team this year, and they haven't disappointed them. It's been a terrific season, and they're far from done yet heading into the playoffs.
Reith, he's checked in for Portland. Sharp against Wright. Now here's Sharp. Defense right on him. Outside Thibault. Over to the wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Henderson. Nice shot there. Making him 8 for 13.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying him. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Now here's Payne. 15 points in the game. And Henderson comes to help. Payne, the pass to Achua. And here's Wright from the arc. Gets the three to fall. Wright's got 5.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Robert Williams at the line. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw misses.
Well, this isn't a strength for Williams. He puts most of his work in on the defensive side of the ball.
He hits the second from the line. 50 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Henderson against Payne. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Sharp against Wright. Williams a screen on Wright. Right side Sharp. 6 to shoot. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. And Williams punches it home.
Well, this is where Williams gets most of his points. Rolling off the screen, ready to catch and finish.
Bridges passes to Payne. Over Henderson. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Knicks, providing the scoring punch right now, putting up a cool 22. More 2K action in just a moment. And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau on a recent huddle.
Right back, man. Let's go score, stop, score here. Everyone talk defensively. Get stops and then let's go. Let's go. Make the game easy for each other. Make plays. Get your spacing.
And defense is so important to Coach Thibodeau.
Yeah, he wants his team to get stops and leak out fast. That's just fundamental basketball.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court right now for Portland, Scoot and Sharp are the backcourt set. Matisse Thybulle out there with Williams, and it's Reith in at the center position. Now here's Payne. Pass to Towns. Lots of room. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Towns has got 10 points in just the second half. Blazers trail by 11.
85.
Williams with it. Williams a screen on Wright. Three-pointer Sharp. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Henderson against Wright. Towns on a screen. From behind the arc. And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul of the game. Walker, he's checked in for Portland.
Number 34, Jabari Walker.
Portland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Up top, Henderson, defended by Payne. Thybulle. Portland again missing. Knicks leading by 11. Outside Payne. Towns outside. Outside Achua. Beauchamp passes to Achua. Here's the three. The shot off that time. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Sharp, a screen on Payne. Henderson finds Walker. Sinks that one from the post.
Henderson had great vision when he came into the league, and he's continued to build on that.
The Knicks have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Beauchamp. Towns outside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Robert Williams picks up 1.
Well, when you're a scorer like Towns, you're going to have defenders all over you. That's why you have to make your trips to the line count.
And the first one at the line is good.
And really strong at the line since the break.
New York making a switch here. McBride's checked in.
We got this.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Blazers trail by 10. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Sharp. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career.
Now here's Payne. And it's in there. Payne's got 19 points.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Here's Thibault. To the middle. Here's Henderson. And he gets it to go again. He's connected on 10 of 15 now.
And what a night for Scoot Henderson. I mean, he's been torching them. Scoot's physical gifts have been too much to handle.
A nice shot by McBride.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Blazers trail by 11. Outside Sharp. Walker sets a screen. It's Sharp on the wing. McBride covers. Outside Sharp. Williams with the screen. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. New York leading by 11. Outside Payne. Towns a screen on Thibault. Down low. And stolen by Williams. Thibault with it. And McBride picks him up defensively. And it's out of bounds to the Trailblazers as Portland retains possession. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Wright comes in for Payne. And a new group getting ready for Portland. Klingon, he's checked in for Williams. Grant comes in for Walker. Avdia, he's checked in for Thibault. And Simon has subbed in for Sharp. Knicks on D. Pass to Henderson. Now here's Grant. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Lots of Grants in the NBA over the years. Jeremy Grant acts like a guy who grew up around the league. You can really see it, Coach.
Well, Brian, he really did grow up around the league and really just a high IQ player, great in the locker room, gives you great energy and effort every night.
Shoot 2.
And he drops the first.
Well, with a guy like Grant, you know he's going to find ways to contribute across the board.
So Grant nails them both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Robinson, a screen on Simons. Right side, Robinson. Pass to Achua. Right against Simons. And a big finish by Robinson.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Grant outside, and here's Henderson. Avdia from outside, fires in the triple.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
New York leading by 8. Right, pass to Towns. Outside Achua. Back to Towns. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to McBride. Launches a 3. Portland with a rebound. Avdia's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Now Henderson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, despite standing about 6'2", Henderson has a big-time vertical, and he plays a lot bigger than his height.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Henderson. For the Knicks, Hart's checked in for Achua. Mikal Bridges comes in for McBride. And Payne is subbed in for Wright. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Kamara's checked in. And he can't hit the second.
Well, he might have been a little passive in the first half, but that's changed. I like this more aggressive approach.
Robinson, Portland with a rebound. Avdia outside. Pass to Kamari. Here's Avdia. Stolen by Payne. Inside. Henderson against Bridges. Outside Payne. Shot clock at 6. New York again can't hit.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option.
Oh, Robinson with a block. It's Hart on the wing. He's covered by Simons. Hart against Simons. And here's Hart. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Simons. From deep. He's got another one. That's 10 for 15 now.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. So for the Knicks, OG Anunoby's checked in for Robinson, and it's McBride in for Payne. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Portland. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it. Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Grant. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
right wing. Right side McBride. Back to Hart. Takes the three.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
New York again can't hit. It's stolen by Hart. Fast break, New York. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Defensive foul charged to Nbahighlights. That's his first personal. Second team foul. Karl Anthony Towns at the line. One shot.
Hey, when you start locking it down at the line, good things tend to happen.
And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. They trail by 9. Pass to Klingon. Now Grant. Off the outside. Shot clock at 5. Takes a 3. Hart pulls it in.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Bridges passes to Hart. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Now here's Avdia, and there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense.
Anthony Simons. One shot.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. And stolen by Bridges. Outside Hart. Pass to Towns. To the middle. From the left block. The shot's good. And the Knicks lead by 12.
And Bridges is used to having to make contested shots. Good defense just doesn't faze him.
Here's Klingon. Off the outside. Here's Simons. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. New York leading by 12. Hart passes to McBride. Towns, a screen on Avdia. Pass to Towns. This one for 3. On target from range. Towns has got 31 points.
I just love the ball move.
To the paint. Stolen by Bridges.
116-101.
Now here's McBride. He's covered by Simons. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Fantastic move right there by Towns. I like when he gets creative with his ball handle.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. The outside. On the wing, Simons. Can they get it? Going inside. And he lays it in. Simons got 6 here in the quarter.
Yeah, Simons put in all of his speed to work on that drive.
Outside Hart. There's a screen. Rebounded by Kamari. Kamari's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Grant in the post. McBride covers. Grant's shot is off. New York leading by 15. Outside Anunoby. Back to McBride. Pass to Hart. 6 to shoot. Shot on the wing. It's rebounded by Grant. Blazers trail by 15.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Knicks.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did. And at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And looking at their record now, tonight's win gives them 45 on the year.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Now here's Bridges. Outside Hart. They set a pick. From 10 feet away. Rebounded by Kamari. And it's Simons with the ball for the Trailblazers. It's a 13-point game. And he dunks it down. Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. Here's McBride. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over.
Now here's Towns. There's the steal. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the inside. Here's Kamari. He's covered by Hart. Back to Grant. 6 on the shot clock. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is